Audio Jungle.
Good evening, fellow crafters. Today on Villager News we will be interviewing George, involved in a traumatic event yesterday. But before we get into this news, brought to you by Mr. Frick's fans, he reviews and fixes and makes any fan known to man, time to hand over to one of the only epic villagers to interview George Milton, to recount the tragedy that unfolded a few miles south of Soledad.
Thank you, Shaniqua. So George, can you recap what happened yesterday when this tragic event unfolded?
I didn't want to do it, but it was causing too many problems. Remember this place from the beginning of the story? Well, this is called foreshadowing, as when George tells Lenny to come back here, when a problem arises, hints that it may happen again.
Well, that was sad. What did you like about Lenny that made you stick with him?
Lenny Small. Did you just say Lenny Small? Irony was utilized here, as Lenny was definitely a big fella. Anyway, continue. He was a good fella. Not bright, but still good-hearted. He really never meant to hurt animals or people. I just feel really bad for him. Also, his Aunt Clara being an influence is why we stuck together. George just mentioned Aunt Clara. Your Aunt Clara wouldn't like you running off by yourself, even if she's dead. References to this unseen relative show that George has felt responsible for Lenny for a while, the way friends and family help raise children. This suggests that George takes his commitment for Lenny seriously.
Oh, that was sweet. I think I'm tearing up. Back to you, Shaniqua.
That concludes this interview here on Villager News, sponsored by the one and only epic Mr. Frick's fans. He reviews, he fixes, and makes any fan known to man. Shaniqua out.